So, if Wizkid opens a church today, would you attend? Now, shout out to Pastor, Deacon, General Overseer, Evangelist, Wizkid, Starboy Ibrahim Ayodeji Balogun. Welcome to Gospel News once again. Thank you so much for liking and sharing. Today, Wizkid is set to embark on a new venture. Yes, guys, Wizkid is on a roll right now on Twitter, on social media. Man has gotten the Farouk. Yes, the Farouk Loud once again. And of course, he's doing everything possible to let people know he's on a cruise at the moment. Now, Wizkid some days ago was at the Paris show for Louis Vuitton. And of course, a lot of people loved that one. There were a lot of buzz goes between Wizkid and Davido fans on the whole video and all of that. And of course, nobody cared about that one. Wizkid was in his element. He met Thames, Tiwa Savage, and a couple of other people, even Burna Boy Rema as well, Adekunle Gold as well at the LV fashion show. And right now, Wizkid is up. Yes, Wizkid is up on Twitter, and he said a lot of, in fact, he's saying a lot of things right now. And guys, it just may happen. Yes, it just may happen. Wizkid is said to become, wait for it, a pastor, an evangelist, a deacon, maybe a missionary or anything at all. But Wiz is actually setting tongues wagging right now, because on Twitter, Wizkid is on a roll by first of all saying the king is up. Of course, he said he's truly thankful to God for blessing him with all the tools. Now, what exactly are the tools Wizkid is talking about? We do not know. A lot of people have been questioning that particular one. Now, he continued with another tweet saying, I could start a church if I wanted to. Now, that was the tweet that has actually sparked the whole thing right now. People saying, is Wizkid said to go into the religious setting and everything? Is Wizkid about to convert from being the secular guy to a pastor? We do not know, but Wizkid is saying he could start a church if he wants to. And of course, he followed up that with a tweet saying Jesus is king. Yes. Now, a lot of comments have been coming on around those tweets. A lot of people are saying, Farouk, it's too early. Now, someone says, church go too sweet. Another one said, ride on Papa. That's what they call general overseers in Nigeria. Another one says that the Gio Balogun set big records, basically. And of course, another one says, a court could be better, or would be better, rather. And Wizkid responded to that particular one saying, FC na court. Now, Wizkid actually recognizing FC in this particular tweet. Someone says, who be number one? Who be number two? He says, God now our number one and number two. Of course, he followed that up. We say, after God now God, no go the wine. Yes. Now, a fan said, make FC Mount Shipo. And Wizkid, of course, still in the euphoria of the whole tweet and everything. Of course, talked about the Ojudi Oba festival, which held some days ago. Yes, Wizkid is from Ijebu, Wizkid from Ogun State, and of course we know how the Ojudi Oba festival caught the whole steez with the man of the moment right now, Mr. Farouk Ore Agba, doing this thing. And Wizkid definitely biting off from the PR that the Ojudi Oba festival is getting right now. Of course, tweeting with the bird sign and of course the love sign as well, saying Ojudi Oba. Now, Wizkid is giving his endorsement to that particular festival, which has caught the attention of the whole world. Basically, everyone is watching, getting clips, getting pictures from the Ojudi Oba festival, and Wizkid is not left behind in endorsing that particular one. Now, we don't know what Wizkid is going to say next, but of course, another fan says FC don't mount everywhere, and of course, Wizkid retweeting that particular one as well. Wiz, of course, we don't know where he is right now, whether he's still in France, whether he's out of France or something. But Wizkid definitely is enjoying himself on Twitter right now, engaging the fans, and of course, letting people know that, see, I'm here to catch all the cruise. I just might become a pastor. Now, come to think of it, if Wizkid becomes a pastor tomorrow, are you going to be a part of his church? Are you going to be a member? What kind of pastor is Wizkid going to be? What kind of general overseer is Wizkid going to be? Is he going to have the biggest church in Nigeria due to the number of Wizkid FC? Are they all going to flock to his church and call him Daddy Gio? Just might, happen. Guys, just watch out for the reincarnation or the reinvention of Wizkid, Daddy Gio, Wizkid himself, the prophet himself, the pastor himself. Wizkid is saying, guys, I could just start a church. Of course, moving on from Wizkid to Davido. Yes, Davido is doing a lot right now. Just yesterday, Davido was at Victoni's album launch. It was really, really amazing. The album listening party. Davido in the presence of Soso Berekon and of course Asa Asika, his manager. Davido was there to support Victoni. But of course, that is not the major meat of the matter right now, because Davido is in a legal battle with Sophia Momodu. Now, we all know Sophia is the mother of Davido's first child, Imade. It's been a lot of gbasgbos for the past couple of years right now over the custody of Imade. Imade has been saying a lot through Sophia, and Sophia has been saying a lot as well. Davido has not said anything for a while. Of course, a lot of people have been questioning Davido to say Davido has not cared for Imade for the past couple of years right now. Davido hasn't said anything, but right now, Davido is going the legal route. Now, the news is that Davido has actually sued Sophia Momodu to court. Yes, that is the news. Davido versus Sophia Momodu in court over the custody of Imade Adeleke. Now, in the news that we just got right now, it says Sophia rejected the 200 million house. Actually, Davido, according to the news, Davido wanted to get a house of 200 million naira for Imade, even with the swimming pool. Now, in Davido's words, Sophia rejected the 200 million house with swimming pool I bought for my daughter Imade and her, but wants me to be paying her 5 million naira rent yearly, and also demanded I pay her housemaid $800, that's 1.2 million monthly, and send 19,800 every year as upkeep money. Davido reveals as he sues Sophia Momodu and drags her to court, demanding joint custody of Imade. Now, Davido in the suit marked LD 1587 PMC 2004 and dated April 17th as David Adeleke as applicant, while Mrs. Sophia was listed as the sole respondent. The entertainer via the suit urged the court to give an order to grant joint custody of Imade. Davido also urged the court to give an order that will grant him unfettered and unrestricted access to Imade. The entertainer noted that despite his relationship with Momodu that led to the birth of Imade had ended some years ago, he has continued to provide all necessary payment for the well-being of the child. Now, Davido listed that he has been responsible for the payment of all the school fees of Imade, and he has also been providing money for the rent of the apartment where Momodu resides with their daughter. He, however, accused Momodu of making outlandish demands to frustrate him. The singer noted that Momodu turned down his offer of a 200 million naira worth apartment in a condominium gated community with a swimming pool and a 24-hour power and water supply at Oniru, Victoria Island, Lagos. He said the respondent rejected the offer to stay and live at the above described secured Oniru apartment, which had been purchased already, but demanded that I continue to pay 5 million naira annually for a rented facility as my own contribution towards my daughter's accommodation. Davido also noted that he bought a Range Rover sport utility vehicle for the use of the child and the respondent to meet with transport needs, including transportation of the child to and from school. Yet, his efforts were frustrated. Now, Davido is actually not taking it easy with Sophia on this one. It's a gbasgbos moment right now, and guys, it is set to go down to the wire between Davido and Sophia Momodu over the custody of Imade. They are in court right now, and it just might go down to the wire. Now, we don't know what's going to happen, but updates about that one will be brought to you in due course on Gusto News. Yes, also talking about Rema is in the news. Rema has been going about, it was at the LV show. Of course, you could see Rema actually puffing, his thing, and of course a couple of things are happening. Rema has gotten a lot of backlash on that particular one, and right now a tweet has surfaced of Rema actually talking about how he was going to lick sweets instead of actually taking blunt. Yes. Now, in this tweet, in 2019, Rema said, "I prefer stick sweet to blunt." That was when Rema was coming up. But of course, right now, Rema seems to prefer blunt to stick sweet, because you could see Rema at every given opportunity, he just wants to puff. He's loud, wants to puff his smoke and everything. Rema is definitely letting everybody know that, guys, this is my new era. This is my new me. This is a new me right now. And guys, you got to stick with the program, stick to the new me, or you just make way for those who would love me. Guys, what do you think about Rema's new style, new lifestyle, the blunt, preferring it to stick sweet. Before he said stick sweet over blunt, but right now it seems it's blunt over stick sweet, guys. Let's have your thoughts on that particular one as well, guys. It's been Gusto News. Thank you so much for liking and sharing, subscribing, telling your friends about what we do right here at Gusto TV. We'll see you on the next one. Please stay safe and God bless.